Hi guys, today we are going to look into the topic of boilers. So, what is a steam boiler? Well, it is a closed metallic vessel in which steam is produced. This steam is generated from water by the application of heat. This steam generated is then used to run the turbines to generate electricity. Also, it can be used in several industrial purposes such as in sugar factories, breweries, etc. Next, we move on to the classification of these boilers. Well, they are classified on different bases. First, they are classified according to the circulation of water and hot gases. They are classified into fire tube boilers and water tube boilers. First, fire tube boiler. Well, they are the types of boiler in which the hot gases produced by the combustion of fuel pass through flue tubes which are surrounded by water. Hence, these hot gases heat the water surrounding the tubes. Some examples of these are a Lancashire boiler. Next, water tube boilers. Well, in these boilers, the water is circulated inside the tubes while the combustion gases pass around these tubes. Hence, here also it will result in the heating of the water which is passing in the tubes. Babcock and Wilcox boiler is an example. The next basis of classification is according to the location of the furnace. Well, furnace is the chamber in which the fuel undergoes combustion. On this basis, it is classified into internally fired boilers and externally fired boilers. If the furnace is situated inside the shell of the boiler, then it is called as an internally fired boiler, whereas in an externally fired boiler, the furnace is situated outside the boiler shell. The next basis is according to the circulation of water. Here, they are classified into natural circulation boilers and forced circulation boilers. In natural circulation boilers, the water is circulated naturally by the convection currents that are set up due to the temperature differences. In forced circulation boilers, the water is circulated by a high capacity pump or a motor. Next, it is classified on the basis of the axis of the shell. It is classified into vertical boilers where the axis of the boiler is vertical, and next horizontal boilers where the axis of the boiler is horizontal. Next, we move on to boiler mountings and accessories. Well, these are devices which are fitted to the boiler in order to ensure the safe operation of the boiler. They are auxiliary parts which are required for the smooth functioning and increase in the overall efficiency of the boiler. Now, let us see some of the boiler mountings. First, the water level indicator. Well, this is a device which is used to indicate the level of water inside the water drum. Through the help of this, the operator can pump in sufficient amount of water inside the boiler. Next, we have the pressure gauge. Well, this indicates the pressure of the steam which is developed inside the boiler. It is usually indicated in kilonewton per meter square gauge pressure. Next, we have the safety valve. This is used to maintain a constant safe pressure inside the boiler. Every boiler will have a certain limit for the pressure which can be developed in it. Hence, the function of the safety valve is to release a certain amount of pressure into the atmosphere if there is excess steam generated inside the boiler. Next, we have the feed check valve. Well, it has a simple function to control the supply of the amount of water which goes into the boiler. Next, we have blow off cock. Well, the function of this is to empty the boiler and remove the water completely from it for maintenance purposes. Also, it removes sediments such as muds, scales and other impurities collected at the bottom of the boiler. Next, moving on to some of the boiler accessories. Economizer. Well, this is a device which is used to heat the water at the feed by the heat from the gases that are passing out of the chimney. Through this, we can ensure that the water undergoes double heating first at the feed and then due to the gases at the combustion chamber, and hence increase the efficiency of the boiler. Next, we have the superheater. Well, the function of the superheater is to increase the temperature of steam above its saturation temperature. When the dry steam passes through the U-tubes of the superheater, This converts the saturated steam into superheated steam and hence increases the efficiency of the boiler. Next, we have the steam separator. Well, this is a device which is used to separate the water particles present in the steam mixture. Next, the steam trap. Well, this is used to drain off the separated water molecules which are accumulated in the steam pipes and the walls of the boiler. Thank you.
Wow, that's impressive! You have completed a magic today. For more videos, subscribe. Join our Facebook group and Instagram page for group discussion and live magazine videos for exam preparation in an hour. We start at class-like community for students to learn from a friend in a simple way and support them in their own languages. If you are willing to be that one friend who saves us at the exam night preparation, then please join us by visiting classfly.in.